Good day, Stunners. It's that time again. What time is it? Time to back up with your girl. Okay. I left the calendar like way over there. I'm going to reach over. Try not to knock anything down. And grab it. It's like right there, but it's not like there. Yeah. Right here. Week calendar. Well, this is the cover. And keep the cover so you can remember. This is what I'm reading from. 2017 Daily Calendar, 365 more things you didn't know or remember about cannabis. In case you ever wonder, where do you get this shit from? God, yeah. What they doing, buddies? Bow. This is Friday. I was here every day, but I'm like, I'm going to be here whenever throughout Monday through Friday. So I can have good content, not just anything. I want something good. I want to make sure what I'm talking about is good. Which is usually a lot of the time. But sometimes it be slow on content. So, the point of this was to put my heart. Okay. The EP is so smells so good. It smells so beautiful. It has to clear your nose sometimes. In the wintertime, you can, or fall. In the wintertime, I think you can smell the weed better because the air is crisper. It's not as suffocating. Anyway, it says Friday. Today's Friday, the 11th. Yep. Dangerously cheesy Cheetos. You may think that paranoia would set in when a stoner hears something is dangerously cheesy. But apparently that logic doesn't hold water when that dangerous something ends up to be dangerously cheesy. Cheetos. It doesn't matter which type of Cheetos you personally prefer. Oh, okay. The puffs or the twisted snacks are equally as satisfying. Never thought about that. It sounds good if you do it right. According to Frito-Lay.com, Cheetos now also come in a variety of flavors. Chili cheese flame, oh yeah. No, chili cheese, flaming hot, hot lemon or limon, natural white cheddar, crunchy cheddar jalapeno. The list goes on and on. It doesn't matter which bag you pick up at the local 7-Eleven. Each flavor is equally satisfying when you have the munchies. That's why you smoke before you get the munchies, and then you don't devour the whole bag. Okay? Hint. Weed hack. That's the only weed hack I got for you today. It's hard to come across weed hacks, but they do come around. So, gotta catch them when you catch them, and I share it well. Hey, I got another article, little video article from a magazine, a local magazine, and it says CBD is the newest pain reliever. It's a health brief. So that's what we're going to do. A health brief is what it's called. I like that. I like that they gave this a title for me. So yeah. It's the newest pain reliever. Of course, we knew that. But let's read this anyway. But this is why I want to read this mainly, because this came out of a free magazine, not about weed, and it was in a grocery store, and you can get them like almost like at a lot of places, not just the grocery store. But I'm saying that because I'm bringing attention to where I got it from, because that is another piece of evidence for, this is another piece of evidence for us that we are going federal soon. And the party train is still a runaway one. Because you saw the dirty underground version of it, of our magazines and our advertising in the Hoochie magazine. But that didn't come out until what? How long have we been doing articles for these good, really thick, beautiful printed magazines with the e-issues? I don't know. Before I found the dirty magazine, the underground one, that's how I thought it was going to start. Like underground, I thought it was going to start with the dirty magazine advertisements where nobody was going to really see it. And then we were going to do this where nobody really sees it. And then we was going to get our bigger magazines. But no, we came out with the big, beautiful printed, full-blown, weed-dedicated order magazines first. And then all the garbage people came out to make us look like dirty people and stuff. But no. The good stoners, the more capable stoners are here, already ready to fight this fight with us. Less capable stoners. You know, there's so many things that we want to do in the community, I know, to make us better. But everybody can't do that. So everybody just got to do their part. And people with magazine money are doing their part like that. And I appreciate it. With the big, beautiful magazines, the Elevate Nevada's, the Las Vegas Cannabis Magazine, the Colorado Cannabis Magazine, the Tahoe Cannabis Magazine, etc., etc. But anyway, CBD is a recently approved, this is news kind of, drug that treats a variety of physical and mental symptoms effectively, including pain. This is for the public to know, not just the stoner community. It's like you're going to pick up a nice natural healing magazine. It's called Natural Awakening. Or check it out online. You get to know about the newest pain reliever. That's so fucking awesome. But it's not really fair to call it a drug. Scientists found a way to extract the healing essence out of cannabis, a wild grass that some call a weed, but has been used in ancient and modern medicines for ages. I like this article. They are really hooking weed up with a very good article. You can throw around a lot of fancy words like non-psychoactive cannabinoids infused transdermal therapy. See, yeah, that's super fancy. But this simple plant-based remedy, CBD, is fully approved by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration to compete with the OXYCOTINS of the world and all the other dangerous drugs, addictive concoctions that are plaguing our nation, and from which Big Pharma is repealing billions in the process. Progress. This is really some progress. Not so long ago in the U.S., cannabis grew by the side of the road, but after alcohol prohibition ended in the Roaring '20s, federal enforcement agents all over the country found themselves on the breadline in the middle of the Big Depression. What to do? Because the police ain't got shit to do. Get the fuck out of here. They gotta go find something else to do with their snitch ass life. I mean, be EMT or something like that. That seems exciting. You don't need a gun anyway. 9 times out of 10. Who needs guns in a perfect world? Get back. Go shoot a duck. Oh, I'm sorry, vegans. Whatever. I ain't even gonna go there with y'all. In 1934, Congress passed the innocuous sounding Harrison Tax Act, which pushed them all back to work, stopping the renamed from cannabis marijuana menace. Okay, let me ask you something to do. It is a whole new century. Seriously. I can't believe this shit happened a whole century ago. It says in 1934 this happened. And I'm like thinking to myself, seriously, in another 20 years, less than 20 years, about 17 more years, dude, it would have been 100 years without weed. And you know how many people have been suffering. People lived and died in the last 90 fucking years. Makes you wonder who was born in that year or around those years to make this nightmare come to life. Somebody was born, or somebody was born to be here. Who was born? I think it was the president that year. Whoever legalized it. What did they just say? I think they just said that dude name. Congress, whatever. Whatever year they was born, they grew up to be nightmares in 34. Films like Reefer Madness and other propaganda not only targeted our lower socioeconomic classes at the time, but also put the brakes on legitimate scientific research of medicinal properties, which sucks. Finally, after 100 years, attitudes are changing and the truth can be revealed. This is fucking dirty. I just thought about that. If we get this shit legal by 2020, we was shy 14 years of a century of beautiful health and just people, boy. People, you know, woo, people. I swear they will fuck your life up if you let them. Absorb through the skin for localized relief from pain, tension, muscle aches, and inflammation, as well as full body palliative. I don't know what that is. Palliative. I don't know what that is, but care. CBD from the hemp plant has been found to relieve a wide range of physical and mental symptoms. CBD has a wide variety of therapeutic applications ranging from the relief and arrest of physical symptoms to the alleviation of mental ailments. Extensive preclinical research and some clinical studies have shown that it has strong antioxidant and anti-inflammatory, anti-convulsant, antidepressant, antipsychotic, anti-tumor, and neuroprotective qualities. For more information, visit transcendhemp.com. Why not? Let's do it now. Transcend Hemp. I'm just going to see what the site's about. We got a lot to talk about. We're not going to be able to talk about it all today. But we'll get through it. Products. CBD products. Interesting. That's what that site took me to. An advertisement. It says transcends is a verb. This means to rise above or go beyond the limits of. To triumph over the negative or restrictive aspects of or overcome. To be prior to, beyond and above the universe or material existence. Oh shit, I like that word. I might get a book of words on me tatted. A book of my favorite words tatted on me. Now people get shit tatted on them and it just be like, whatever it is, it is. And they have to explain it and there's a story behind it. It's usually really nice. But I'm going to get words tatted on me. And that's going to be one of them. Words, names, and pictures. I'm going to have everything, but I'm definitely going to have a list of words. It's going to be the list of words. And they're like, what the fuck? And they're all going to have very, very good meanings. Important meanings. New words that I really love. Yeah. That's going to be one of my tattoos. A list of words. Let me see. Vegas Cannabis Mag. Let's go there. I still gotta do this horoscope. Order cannabis from local dispensaries as early delivered to your door. Vegas Cannabis Mag. Oh, nice, nice, nice. It's so interesting to be in the loop of current news to me. Weed news. You don't see this shit on you don't see this shit nowhere. Oh, fucking hell. What happened to my feed? I wonder, am I still out? I think I closed my shit out, but I think I'm still out. Okay. I guess I'm still on. Alright. Let's see. So where do we leave off the other day? I know we were getting into some deep stuff. Every time I see this picture of E40, I think about my long lost brother in Texas. I keep wanting to mention that. Like, hey, everybody, if you know Damian Finger from Texas, looks like E40, but darker. Black ass lips. Tell him his sister is looking for him. Sister TASHA Vegas. He was like, who the fuck is Tasha Vegas? But he know who the fuck Tasha is. Still living that bitch is in Vegas. That's why we call her Tasha Vegas, okay? End of story. He know he only got one sister named Tasha. As I know. Ain't seen his ass in years. Literally. So let's see what this say. What this say. Cannabis rights? Advocate for your cannabis rights. Oh, let's do it. This is the one we're going to read now. We're going to read advocate for your cannabis rights. So you guys can get to be a part of this train and know you did your part to make this movement happen. So if you want to do that, if you don't, whatever. By Dr. Aseem Paul, Provost and Dean of the facility, Oxfordham faculty. Dean of the faculty, not facility, Oxfordham University. I've never seen that word before in my life. Faculty. Heard that word. Never seen it before. Well, anyway, that's that guy. It says it's quite apparent that almost everyone that hears about it wants to enter the cannabis industry. Yeah. Oh, yeah. More than half the country has passed medical marijuana laws. 29 to be exact. 8 states have legalized for adult use. And notice, I was just naming, not going to look at his name right now because it's going to fuck up the screen. So, it says, notice, I use the terminology adult use over recreational. Yes! Oh, I just want to just high five him. I didn't even think about that. Thank you. It's good, but it's like, most people don't care anyway. I fucking care, because the wording matters. Like we said, H&R Block. Change your words. You can change the world. Seriously. Let's keep going. I just gotta read this shit, because I don't know really what the point is, but I hope it's the point that I've been trying to make for 100. How many months we've been doing this now? However long we've been doing this. Yeah, man. Yeah, okay. Recreational sounds fun, right? That's what recreation is. Exclamation mark. Right. Hey. I was just talking about this. Let me roll out. Let me roll up. Roll another butt. I gotta rush. A 15-year-old can use cannabis recreationally, but not if it's for adult use. Okay. Now, this may not sound like a big deal until you're expecting uniformed voters to decide on whether to legalize or not. Hell yeah, it is a big deal. And then some people don't feel like it's a big deal because they smoked when they was 15 and stuff. And honestly, I wish I smoked my whole entire life because I am so sorry that I didn't. And when I think about how many years I lived my life without weed, I really get so deep into thinking about that. How much better life would have been no matter what I've been through. Been through a lot of shit. Dirty, runny, nasty, hot bullshit. But we would have made it so much more comfortable. I would have been like, I'm in a mud pool. I'm in a mud sauna. That's what I would have said to myself. I would have lied to myself. Just a little bit. Just to get through it a lot easier. I still would have been able to get through it. It's just would have been so bad. And it took so much of me to pull myself out of that shit. It's just, god damn. Life without weed was just, I swear, I wish I was smoking weed all of my life. Cause, woo. I probably could have had a stroke, man. Fucking with people, man. People is dumb and they really be pissing me off with their stupidity. It's only funny on TV. Like I tell my baby, like, okay, Patrick is stupid and funny, but that shit is funny only on SpongeBob. This shit is never funny in real life when a motherfucker dumb. Not never, because stupid can kill you. Stupid can get you killed, Stupid can get you killed. So, I be laughing at this shit on TV, but I don't laugh in real life when a motherfucker dumb. No, I'm not, never. Anyway. Now, this may not sound like a big deal until you're expecting ununiformed voters to decide on whether to legalize or not. It said ununiformed. I'll read that again. Oh, no. I gotta stop using these buttons. I gotta practice navigating this shit for real before I come to the show. Damn it. So much shit to read on. Okay, this one. Yes, I got it bigger without putting it up. Just a little bigger. A little bigger. Okay, that's good. Now slide it over a little. Yes, okay, I'm good. Oh shit, now I gotta move it up. Bring it down like that. Okay. Let me take a moment to remind everyone that although cannabis is being legalized on the state level, all things cannabis remain illegal on the federal level. Whether we are talking about one plant, one stem, one seed, or one flower, cannabis is federally illegal. Yeah. Why do you gotta remind us that? No, nobody forget this shit. It's been 100 years of reminders. We don't need no more. Shit, we got enough fucking reminders to know this. I swear, I ain't forget this shit is illegal never not once. I wake up and I smoke legally every day now. It's just that I still ain't forgot. I'll never forget. You tortured the hell out of us for 100 years. Who's gonna forget that? Nobody. Typically, this isn't a concern for those following local and state laws that regulate cannabis, but doesn't mean the federal authorities cannot get involved. It can happen anytime they wish. Keep it in mind, they generally aren't interested in spending federal resources on small cases. Now that we've gotten past that part, yeah, I guess so. Let's get to the good part. Please remember that if you want to enter this industry, be prepared to explain yourself to someone. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You gotta be excluded. You gotta be used to being a minority. I'm like, in almost, I think maybe if not every minority category in the fucking world. For real. I'm not gonna go into detail because this is not about me. But I'm just testifying to what they just said. Because even though I don't have anybody to necessarily have to explain myself to, but sometimes it comes to a point where I do. And it's only because it's federally illegal. That's the only reason I have to explain my smell or my anything that involves weed to anybody that I am meeting for the first time. Because if you know, after that, you're going to know I'm not playing no games. I'm going to tell you when I first meet you, whoever the fuck you are, I don't give a damn that I am an advocate for weed. I do this. I'm a patient, I'm an advocate, and if you don't like it, you kiss my ass cuffs, turn the fuck around, and walk away. Right now. Not 2 seconds after I told you my name. You need to know my name if you don't want to deal with that. Okay? But I try to be polite sometimes and give people my name first. It depends if it's a business situation. I give my name first at least. So they can remember, don't fuck with that bitch, because she is not fucking with us. I don't fuck with nobody, don't fuck with me. In a good way or a bad way. If you don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with you. Shit, yo loss. The end of every damn day. At some point, at some place, you will have to explain why it is you want to move forward in the weed industry. I use that word deliberately because that is most likely the thought process of the person you will be speaking to. Unfortunately, you have to deal with 100 years of brainwashing stupid people. I mean, brainwashing vulnerable people who believe things a lot quicker than me. Because I question every damn thing. Like I said 100 times, I was skeptical that babies came out of human bodies until I pushed one out, because of the simple fact it just creeped me out. First of all, Alien, the movie, that bitch had a baby. Whoever it was, the alien, or if it was a lady having an alien baby, either fucking way. When I see crazy, scary alien baby movies, I think to myself, what the fuck is this shit? This is crazy just because they showed me this shit. I don't believe nothing that come out of nobody. Fuck them up. You gotta prove every goddamn thing to me. Everything. That's why I study everything all the time. And I stay in school. Because I need proof. I don't believe nothing nobody say. Because people are so damn much. Every time you turn around, it's a fat ass lie in your face. And people just used to it. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, whatever. Lies, 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 lies. Lies everywhere. Just swimming in lies. Nobody gives a fuck. I give a fuck. Because I don't live in no life of world. I don't live in bullshit. I've been through bullshit, but I don't live in bullshit, and I'm not trying to live in hell. I've been through hell too. So it's like, know what you want, I guess. And I don't want lies, and I don't want bullshit. Lies and bullshit go hand in hand. And a lot of people are full of it. Hell yeah. They own shit. Actually, a lot of people are full of their own shit. They just waddle in it every day and expect you to accept it. No, I don't know. I don't expect nobody to take my shit. I'm not gonna take nobody else's shit. But every now and then, I try to see who is good at, like, I test people. That's what I do when it comes to weed. I test a lot of people. See who can stand it. Because they're going to have to get over this shit. They're going to have to get over this, not this shit. They're going to have to get over this. Because this is not a problem for anybody but them. They're just going to have to get over it. All I know is if you don't like me, motherfucker, the feeling is mutual. And the only way I'm going to find out is if I test you. If I be like, oh, I smoke weed. Want to be my friend? No. Oh, fuck y'all. You're lost, right? And I just walk away. You don't have to get to know me. I don't have to explain myself to you to make you want to like me first. And then you're like, oh, I smoke weed, and hurt your feelings. It's like saying Santa Claus is real and he's not. Why would you do that? Why did you even bring him up? Why did you lie to me in the first place? When you could just say, hey, mom, hey, son, hey, daughter, I bought you this present for Christmas because it's that time of the year, and this is what we do at that time of the year. I saved up all year for your beautiful little present. Have fun. Why you don't do that? Why you gotta lie and say somebody else did that shit? And then be like, oh, but they did. And it's not real. And I was lying to you the whole time. So the person is like, what? It's just stupid. I swear to that. Anyway, I'd be off. And I've been itching a lot. I don't know if I'm just dry or what. I think it's those wigs. that person may be your parent, spouse, sibling, child, neighbor, city council member, or perhaps someone sitting at a desk that's standing in the way of your progress. Like I said, they can get out of my fucking way. They're not in my way. They're not in the way of my progress after they tell me no. I hate it when people tell me no. I have the biggest pet peeve with that word. Because if I ask for something, I must need it. I've thought about it really long and hard. I can't do this myself. I have to ask somebody else to help me. Or I have to ask somebody else to do this for me, like my electricity. I can't do this shit myself. Never, not never. Not in this lifetime, put it like that. So I have to ask the energy company to turn my shit on. Right? They want money. We friends. If I go to a job and they say, no, we don't want to hire you because you smoke weed. No, we're not friends. And I'm glad you didn't hire me because we wouldn't have got along anyway. Thank you for telling me you're a sucking asshole. And I am so glad you didn't hire me because I would have left anyway. Like, I know how much I'm worth. And I know you don't know that, but you'll never fucking know because you are not on my level, in my opinion. And you're not going to be on my level if you a weed hater. A weed troll. That's the 2017 word for it. 2017, you tripping me out, y'all. I ain't finna go into that. But, back to this. You're not in my way if you tell me no. That's what I was saying. You're not in my way. You're just someone that I've noticed a lot more than I would have if you wouldn't have said no to me. I notice you more now. I notice that I have to push you to the left. Put you out of my life. And now I won't notice you ever again. You know, just you got in my face and, oh, this is somebody I should stay the fuck away from forever. That's where you go. You don't go in my, I want to see this person again to work for them category. Or I want to see this person again to be friends with them category. No, you to the left like Beyonce. To the left. In a box to the left. Not your shit. You in a box to the left. So anyway. I guess I can't do 2 articles in a day because they get me going. I wouldn't mention anything to your employer just yet, as medical cannabis patients do not have the same rights as traditional patients. You know what? That's going to be over with too, because as soon as we start striking and filing discrimination lawsuits against these motherfucking places, that's going to be over, because that's all it is. That is all it is. It is nothing but a motherfucking brick wall to where we could be. And we have to break that bitch down. We can do it. We have enough people to back this up. We gonna take our train and break that stupid wall down. Our runaway train, that is. Our runaway train of success at 29 states being totally legal. However, they legal. All I'm saying, they're gonna get out of our fucking way. They're not gonna be in our way. They're gonna get out of our way. They're only in our way enough for us to bring them the fuck down, run them the fuck over. That's what you do when somebody get in front of your car. Okay? Most times, you don't be thinking, hey, is this illegal? You be thinking, I need this shit out of my fucking way, and you're gonna get it out your fucking way. And then you deal with the consequences later. But in this case, it's a slow breakdown, I guess, because it's such a big wall. Don't let people scare you, though. Fuck them. Don't fuck them if they want you to fuck them. Fuck them if they don't. too much motherfucking money in this world. These people can't live without us. They don't know how fucking big this community is and how many of us is actually keeping them alive, keeping them above water. You can still be discriminated against as a cannabis patient or adult consumer. I like him. I like the way he words this too. He's so cool. Keep in mind that in general, people are becoming more open to the idea of cannabis legalization. True, they are. They are. It's everywhere. It's like it's leaking into the media. Like it's not as, oh my God, anymore. It's not as, oh my God, smoker anymore. It's like I smoke weed and this is why, and that's not the problem. That's not the point of the conversation. The bigger picture is this, and this, and somehow they slide in. Weed helped me with this big old giant problem in the media, and nobody really notices it because the bigger picture is the big problem, or whatever the case is. But they slide that I'm weed in, I do weed in, and it's just okay. Everybody's just okay with it. Like okay, no, get back to the point. But you know, that was like a side. That'd be like a side point, the weed thing, in a positive way. So it's been getting more positive media, even if it's just a little bit, I say, versus the 1934 media. So also keep in mind that the general people are more opinionated than educated when discussing cannabis, which is why I'm here for the caretakers. Because you gotta be into it to even listen to me talk. You can't just be talking about weed to people that don't give a fuck. It should not only be your responsibility, but it is your opportunity to educate people and perhaps encourage them to open a door that they wouldn't have otherwise. Hell yeah. Jeez. Routes of administration. When most people think of cannabis, they think of marijuana, which is something you smoke, and they wonder, how can that be medicine? You know, I used to think that too. Like, how is weed medicine and you smoke it? It's weird, but I ain't tripping. You know, they got the inhalers, and that's kind of like smoke. Kind of. I understand that thought process, but process this one. Marijuana is something you smoke, and cannabis is something you take. No one said you must smoke cannabis. Very fucking true. You don't have to smoke it. You can so totally do everything else with it. The general public is unaware of the many methods of ingestion. Cannabis can be taken sublingually, topically, or as a suppository in food or in an inhaler, just as you take a albuterol for asthma. They both are known bronchodilators. Don't take my word for it. Do the research and review the clinical tests. Hey, he sounds like LeVar. Non-psychoactive cannabinoids. Most people think that all things cannabis get you high. THC, A, and CBD are non-psychoactive, good for children and adults, adverse to euphoria. You can produce medicine that is anti-emetic, anti-inflammatory, and inhibits cell tumor growth, and all the while you get high. Organizations. You don't have to do everything yourself. You sure the fuck don't. Alumni of Oxfordham have every resource available to them at their request. There are other organizations such as Law Enforcement Action Partnership, a top-notch group of active and retired law enforcement that believe in this industry and support what it is you are trying to do. https://lawenforcementactionpartnership.org. Science and research. By 2008, research of cannabinoids and endocannabinoids have reached approximately 15,000 articles. It's probably closer to 30,000 by now. We have more studies on cannabis than ibuprofen. I should probably mention that cannabis has no known LD50 rating. I don't know what that is. Even over-the-counter medicine has a lethal dose rating. Oh, that's what that is. Oh, shit. Okay. Many of today's dispensaries have a lack of CBD and THCA products or are often out of stock yet. You may never find inhalers or suppositories, which I understand isn't a big deal unless you're dying. Well, there are people dying and they are in serious need. Feed two birds with one hand and fill the void, and you can do well for yourself at the same time. Although we are moving forward with adult use, there is still a need for medicine and safe access to that medicine. Patients shouldn't have to pay higher taxes, if at all, and the limit to possess and cultivation also remain greater. That also means that many patients do not have the means or physical ability to travel to a dispensary and may require home health care delivery services. These are topics that you will address at City Council and Chamber meetings. Nonetheless, there's a long ways to go, and you can help us get there. Be prepared to articulate and defend your choice of medicine. And remember, if you don't speak, no one will listen. That's a good one. That is really, really good article. But now, hey, you know what? I gotta go. I love coming to see you guys in the morning. Obviously, even though I may not be here as much as I used to be. It's just, it's going on a year now. I think we have enough content to like keep everybody busy. And I want to keep the content to be relevant. I want to keep the content relevant when I get here. I don't want to get here and just smoke anymore. I want to have something relevant to talk about. So I'm trying to like make sure I'm here when I have something good. And I want to keep a schedule and all that stuff too. So since it's going on year 2, I want to just like make some adjustments, I guess. Just making adjustments, that's all. But anyway, thanks for rolling with me, you guys, you caretakers and stoners, and you might end up being stoners too. You caretakers might start dabbing in somebody else's pudding. That CBD kind of good. You never know. I catch your caretaker hand in your weed cookie jar. Like, otherwise, anyways, you have a high ass, dank ass, baked ass, incredible edible ass day. I know I'm going to try to, because it started off really good, and this is really good, and the day's not over. The sun's coming up. I'm going to smoke with the sun in the mountains. I guess that's what I'll do to make this day even better. I'm going to go out there to the pool and sit and watch the sun rise over the mountains, smoke the rest of this joint, and get to work. You guys go do what you got to do too. And I'll see you soon. It's Friday. I said I'm not going to do weekends, but if I get bored, I'll pop up. If I'm up for some reason at 4 o'clock in the morning this weekend, which I could be, who knows, I'll pop up. Which I should be. So I'll pop up. But I'm trying to get a schedule Monday through Friday. I've been missing it on the weekends, though. So that's why I said that. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. But I'll keep you posted. Thanks, so I gotta go. I know you gotta go too, so I'm out of here.